Dude.
How you doing?
Good. How's Kevin doing?
Kevin did not practice. He'll miss tomorrow's game.
Okay.
He will miss tomorrow?
He'll miss tomorrow's game. I need to get Khalid to turn the music down. Hey, Raymond, could you turn the music down?
What's rest or something else?
It says a sprained ankle.
Beyond tomorrow.
Say that again?
Any decision beyond tomorrow on him?
No, just day to day, but he's not ready to play yet. So. Hang on 1 second. I gotta turn the music off. I can't hear it. Hey, Brett. What were you saying?
What was I saying? I can't even.
Who was starting?
Oh, I'm not telling.
Is everyone else no good?
Yeah, everybody else practiced.
It seems like there aren't rivalries in the NBA the way there were in like the 80s and 90s. Do you think it's free agency? What do you think it is?
I don't know. What rivalries were there in the 80s and 90s?
80s, Celtics, Lakers, 90s, Bulls, and several Pistons, and several.
I think Bulls Pistons was the equivalent of maybe us in Cleveland the last couple of years. You know, two teams meeting in the playoffs. You know, several times, but Bulls and Pistons aren't really rivals anymore. I mean, it's all cyclical. I think the only one that's enduring is Lakers Celtics, just because that's the two most historic teams in the league, and they met in the finals all those years. But other than that, it's just cyclical. The good teams playing against each other. I guess Boston and Philly is another one that you could say has stood the test of time. But other than that, I don't really know. I don't know who was the Sacramento Kings or Kansas City Omaha Kings rival in the late '80s. Raymond. Rochester? Yeah, oh yeah. How could I forget?
Hey Steve, in light of the incident with Westbrook and the fan, I was wondering, how have you seen kind of the fan decorum evolve over the years with players?
I don't think anything's changed. I think every once in a while you get a horrible incident with a fan, like last night. You know, it happened to me in college actually. I mean, never happened after that. I don't think it's like modern day compared to 30 years ago, compared to 10 years. It's all, every once in a while you just get some idiot fan who says something stupid and then, you know, you have to take care of that. So I applaud the Jazz and Donovan Mitchell for handling things the way they did. I saw their responses today. And, that guy should not ever go to an NBA game again.
I guess just on a human level, that was so disappointing that people feel empowered to shout at others that they think are there to entertain them.
Yeah, but again, it's the vast majority of fans go to games and are very respectful. I mean, almost every single one goes there and is, you know, passionate and cheering loud and cheering for their team, and nothing ever happens. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time just because one idiot decided to do something stupid.
Do those moments on social media help for accountability, or do they start to stir things up?
I think the social media stuff today with Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz, I think that's helpful to condemn that kind of behavior. But then, of course, don't read the comments below that. So then you're on your own. Yeah.
I know Steph called this game tomorrow a statement game. How are you looking at tomorrow's game? I know Houston has beaten you guys 3 times this season. How are you looking to try to?
I think it's an important game for us mainly because you know, we're trying to build momentum and we're trying to gain some traction here late in the season and play better than we have. So I'm not sure, especially with Kevin out, I'm not sure what it's going to mean. It'd be great for us to go out and beat this team without Kevin. That's what we're going to look for. We're going to play and we're going to be ready. But whatever happens now isn't going to affect whatever happens later.
Is it the same for this trip when you guys are playing the Rockets, you guys are playing the Thunder and San Antonio, teams that you probably could face in the playoffs? Is it something that you circle around like something that?
No, not for me. I mean, we're just trying to get better ourselves. We haven't played very well, so I don't see any reason to worry about any other team other than our own.
Is there an area that you see the Rockets really improve since you first saw them in November?
Trying to remember when we saw them in November.
Right in the middle of the
Oh yeah, that was. I remember that game. Yeah. I was more focused on us that night. That was a struggle for us. So I obviously Houston's gotten a lot better since early in the season when they were struggling, but they beat us pretty good that night. So we were struggling too. So I don't know, all this stuff. We've probably played Houston 30 times over the last 5 years. I mean, 3 different times in the playoffs, I think. So maybe more. I don't know. These games run into each other. So they're a great team, and we're looking forward to playing tomorrow.